back to Bloom. Caregivers have a wonderful resource coming to Sarasota, a forum to help educate and support families caring for a loved one. Joining me now to tell us more is Chris Channa, the owner of ActivAge, and Angelique Johnson, the co-founder and vice president of the Small Assisted Living Coalition. Welcome to Bloom.
Well, thank you so much for having us. We really appreciate it, and look forward to being able to serve our family caregivers in the community, because I know I think it's 1 out of 5 family caregivers are caring for a loved one. 1 out of 5 people in the whole country are caring for a loved one, and so it's so important to be able to give them resources, provide them with information and tools so that they can get the care they need for both themselves and for those they love,
Yeah, and that is so important, and because I've been a caregiver in my lifetime, and so many of us step in that role. Angelique, can you tell me about the group of professionals in the senior care industry that have come together to provide events, workshops, and education?
Yes. So caregiving comes in all forms and sizes, right? So our Caregiving Forum starts with our Cine, who is a premium incontinence supplier. It has ActivAge, who is one of the venue, of course. We have Caregiving Network. We have us, the Small Assisted Living Coalition. We have the 2 doctors who are going to be doing our educational piece here in Sarasota and in Woodbridge, Virginia. And then we have Will Gather, who is a podcast directed towards caregiving and those resources. We have, there's so many.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. I mean,
there's a lot.
Yeah, packed event. And Chris, tell me more about ActivAge. And I know that you mentioned a gerontologist, Dr. Laird, who will be there. Can you tell me more about her message?
Yeah, for sure. So what's wonderful about her is she has so many years of experience in the gerontology world. So she's a gerontologist. She's a renowned gerontologist. She's been named geriatrician of the year by the American Geriatric Association. So she's going to be talking about how do you take care of yourself so that you can take your oxygen first, so that you can be there to support your loved one, and so we're going to have a morning session and an afternoon session. We're going to be providing a meal in between, and it'll be a great way for families to to learn about ways in which that they can get the support and the break or the respite they need, but also visit with some of our vendors who'll be there that can maybe help provide those services to them, so that they can get that break. They can run errands, they can visit with friends, they can they can go to work, and go to work with peace of mind, knowing that their loved one, mom, dad, their spouse is doing okay and they're safe, so.
I think this is really incredible what you're doing, because anybody who has stepped into this role, or one day when you do step into this role, you're going to find out it's not easy to be a caregiver, and to have support like this and what you guys are doing in this initiative is really incredible. So thank you both for joining us.
Yeah, no, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
The Caregivers Forum is Saturday, April 6th at ActivAge Sarasota. For more information and tickets, visit activage.co/forum. We'll be back with more Bloom right after this.
The preceding portion of Bloom was sponsored by ActivAge.